Hello everybody, my name is Sandombia. In this my topic, I'm going to talk about conflicts. Basically, I'm going to define conflicts in a four steps. I'm going to define conflicts. Number one, conflicts is the state of discord or disagreement caused by the actual or a passive opposition of needs of value and interest. That is the conflicts. It can because of needs or value or interest, clash of interest, that can lead to conflicts. Number two, a clash of interest or value or action or direction often spark conflicts. So number two. Number three, conflicts refer to the existence of clash. Clash can be between two or three people, they have a disagreement. Then number four, good and bad can come out from conflicts. In that lesson can be learned. Yeah, so good or bad can come from conflicts. I'm going to explain frustration, and frustration can lead to escalation of conflicts. Right? I'm going to explain about that. What are the steps of conflicts or escalation of conflicts? We are looking at anger, aggressions, and violence, right? So these three things are what lead to conflicts. First of all, we're talking about the anger. When you have anger, or in any area there's anger between people, then that one can trigger. When that anger trigger, it can lead to aggression, hot tempered aggression. So after it leads to aggression, if that one doesn't stop at that point, there's something that trigger it again, it can lead to violence. And when it leads to violence, it can escalate to conflicts. So these are the chain from frustration to escalation of conflicts. You have anger, they have aggression, and you have violence. How you can solve this one? Any situation you see that there's an anger, right? You have to look for solution. How to solve this anger? If you cannot solve this anger, it can lead to aggression. When it's in the stages of aggression, you try to look for situation how to solve this one. If there is no solutions, you cannot get solution. It can lead to violence. So in other way to avert this one is where you have the conflicts management, how you can solve these conflicts. So in anger, you have to try to solve this one. So these are the chain from frustration, which can lead to escalation of conflicts. I'm going to talk about conflicts in communication or communication in conflicts, right? I'm going to talk about four steps, communication in conflicts. Yeah. Number one, when dealing with a difficult people, right? The importance of effective communication can be overemphasis. Yeah. So if there is no good communication with the opponent that you are going to speak to, that one can lead to conflicts. Yeah. So number two, they need to understand that we are not just here what they say, but actively listening in order. So you have to listen to what people are saying for it not to lead to conflicts. Yeah. Then point number three, you can share information like customer service or government officials. You can share the information so people will understand that this is what they should do. Yeah. Then point number four, they need to be two-way of communication in different person is to be won over. Two-way communication, you have to look at this one. Then I'm going to talk about customer care in communication. You have to actively listening. Yeah. I'm going to talk about the flap. They call it flap. They call it lap. That is LEAP S. What is LEAPS in communication or customer service? L stand for you have to listen carefully. Then E stand for emphasis. Yeah, you have to emphasize on points. Then the A, you have to ask question. What is your problem? What is going on? Then P stand for paraphrase. You understand? You have to shorten, hit the points on the nail on the head. Then you have to look at summarizing. You have to summarize the problem. Then I'm going to talk about three behavioral type. That is type of communication. The three type of communication is like one, you have assertive communication, aggressive and passive. But which one of them is good? Which one of them is for customer service, for your people or your subordinates or your team? You have to use the assertive communication. I'm going to explain 8 steps in assertive or assertiveness communication. Number one, stating clearly what you want and feel and think. That is number one. Number two, prepare to make your own decisions. You have to prepare to make your own decision. Then, number three, you have to prepare to stand up for yourself, making the right decision in any situation. You as a leader, you have to make the right decision at the right time. You have to stand up for what is good. Then number four, use clearly speech. You have to use a clearly speech and audible and clear in a language that everybody can understand. Then point number 5, you have to be professional and be polite. The way you speak to people, it can either trigger anger or it reduce their anger. Then point number 6, you have to be firm and fair. You have to be liberal in your decision making. That is assertiveness. You have to be liberal, fair in every situation in life. You understand? Then you should not be biased. Then point number 7, listening to others' points of view. You have to give other people the opinion. You listen to their view. Yeah, among your team. Then point number 8, resolve problem by positive suggestion. You have to resolve the problem. You understand? Then I'm going to talk about 5 how not to address customer service or your clients or your people, how you should not address them. I'm going to talk about 5 points which can trigger their anger. Number 1, you cannot tell people tell people, can't you sort it out yourself? Number 2, I am afraid that I do not have time to help time now. Number 4, I am not actually qualified to help you with this, to solve this problem. Number 5, come back later, please. You have to address people their problem at that particular time. Or you tell them, okay, you have to speak to them in a polite way. What are the correct way you can react in communication, in solving problem? What are the right way? I'm going to explain 5 points how you can react or reply to people or customer or clients or your citizen. Number 1, how can we help you? Number 2, I will check the situation immediately. Okay, if people have complained that this is what we are undergoing, you tell, okay, I will check the situation. I will check, then I'll get to you immediately as soon as possible, ASP. You understand? Then point number 3, please take a seat. Yeah, you can tell me, okay, please take a seat or wait or please you go home and wait, I will get back to you this time. You understand? Then point number 4, I have located the driver of the other vehicle and he will come and move it, or I've located the people who can solve the problem, or they can come and solve it. You understand? So these are point number 4. Then point number 5, you will tell them, oh, how else can I help you? That people have complained so many things, that this is what they are going. Then you ask them, okay, is there any other problem? Is other thing that I can help you? So to conceptualize all this one, conflicts is a clash or a disagreement between one or two people. So in what can lead to conflicts is frustration. Frustration can escalate into another level. So to avert all this one, you have to look for problem solving, how you can solve the problem, or you're looking for crisis management. It's called CRM. This is crisis risk and management. These are people there to solve crisis management. Any situation that is about to happen, they look for solution, how they can help in render solution. So I stop here today, and thanks for watching my video. I hope you subscribe to my YouTube channel or my channel. Thank you very much.